37.6 million ounces vanished in 47 days, gone from Comex vaults. This is the largest drain since 1980. You know what else happened in 1980? Silver hit $49, and then the entire futures market nearly collapsed. Fast forward to February 14th, 2025. Four major South Korean banks stopped selling silver. They just stopped. Not for tomorrow, not for next week, but indefinitely. China blocked citizens from buying physical precious metals. Russia was banned from London trading floors. And right now, something is happening that shouldn't be possible. Spot silver is trading above futures prices. That is called backwardation. In plain English, people are paying more to get silver today than to get a promise of silver tomorrow. That is panic buying. This isn't about silver going up. This is stage 3 of a 4-stage pattern that has played out through all of human history. When stage 4 hits, the price won't matter because at any price, you won't be able to find it. 3 times this pattern has happened before. 3 times the people who saw it early made generational wealth. 3 times everyone else stood there wondering what the hell just happened. By the end of this video series, you will understand exactly where we are in this pattern, why it is different this time, and what the Hunt brothers' $17 billion lesson teaches us about what not to do. Let me give you the pattern. It is brutally simple. Stage 1 is establishment. A commodity becomes money. Governments back currency with it. Prices stay stable for decades. Everyone trusts the system. Silver was in every American coin until 1964. You could walk into a bank with $1 and get silver. Stable, predictable, and trusted. Stage 2 is manipulation. Someone realizes they can create paper claims on physical metal. 1 ounce of real silver becomes 10 paper contracts, then 50, then 100. Paper is profitable, physical is expensive, so they flood the market with promises. The price drops because it looks like there is an infinite supply, but there isn't. Stage 3 is the squeeze. Demand grows. People start demanding physical delivery. The vaults drain. Everyone realizes simultaneously there aren't enough ounces to cover the paper. Panic sets in. Stage 4 is the break. The paper market collapses. Trading halts cascade. Delivery failures cascade. Prices go parabolic in physical terms, while paper contracts become worthless. The people holding real metal win. Everyone else learns an expensive lesson about owning something versus owning a promise of something. That is why price won't matter. When stage 4 hits, there is no paper price, only physical. Gold is just money. Silver is money and the most critical industrial material in modern technology. Your phone uses silver, solar panels use silver, car electronics, medical equipment, and 5G towers all use silver. Every technology defining modern civilization depends on silver, and we are running out. There was a 148.9 million ounce deficit in 2024. This is the 4th straight year. The solar panel industry alone could drain 85 to 98% of global silver reserves by 2050. Now, let me prove this pattern is real with the most dramatic example in history, the Hunt brothers. 2 Texas billionaires who accumulated 200 million ounces in 1979. Their bet was that the dollar is dying and silver is real money. They weren't wrong. Silver went from $6 to nearly $50 in 12 months. But they made a mistake. They used leverage and bought futures contracts. When they demanded delivery, the exchange panicked. On January 7, 1980, Comex changed the rules. They said no more buy orders were allowed, only sell orders. They froze the Hunt brothers out. Then they raised margin requirements, forcing the brothers to sell. The price collapsed, and the brothers went bankrupt. But here's the secret everyone forgets. The people holding actual physical silver in their possession didn't lose anything. When the dust settled, silver was still higher than where it started. The Hunt brothers failed because they used leverage and paper. But the system cannot change the rules on something you actually own.
That lesson matters because we are watching the exact same setup today, and it is actually worse this time. In 1971, President Nixon closed the gold window, severing the US dollar's convertibility into gold and changing global finance. Decades later, in 2001, we saw palladium prices spike to high levels when supply constraints collided with industrial demand. These events aren't just historical footnotes, they are patterns. Right now, this pattern is emerging in the silver market. A status check shows we've already passed two critical stages. Stage 1, money. This is complete. Global monetary expansion has created the conditions for currency devaluation. Stage 2, the paper market. Also complete. We've seen the growing strain and the cracks between paper prices and physical reality. Now we are entering the final, most dangerous phase. Stage 3, the physical market is flashing red. This indicates severe stress on the global supply chain. Consider the data. In October 2024, global silver inventories stood at 80 million ounces.
By December of this year, 2025, that stockpile is projected to plummet to just 43 million ounces. This is a massive depletion. The cause is clear. Major world powers are hoarding the physical supply. Nations like China and India are aggressively accumulating every ounce available. China's industrial engine requires silver for its solar and electronic sectors, consuming it at a record pace. India, with its strong cultural and investment demand, has seen imports surge. This is a strategic cornering of the world's physical supply, and it is accelerating. This landscape demands a strategic response. Here is your action plan. First, ownership. This means securing physical silver, holding a tangible coin or bar in your hand. This is the only way to ensure you are outside the failing paper system. Second, premiums. The clock is ticking. The premium, the amount you pay over the spot price, is escalating as demand outstrips supply. The time to act is now. Third, recognizable forms. Focus on trusted liquid products like American Silver Eagles and Canadian Maple Leafs. They're instantly recognized and valued globally, ensuring ease of transaction. Fourth, scale. Prudent allocation is key. A prepared portfolio would show a dedicated slice of 15 to 20% in precious metals, with a heavy emphasis on silver given the setup. This is about building a financial lifeboat. Fifth, storage. A high-quality safe in your home provides ultimate control and immediate access. You are not dependent on a third party. You hold the keys. These factors, monetary expansion, an unstable paper market, and draining physical inventory, are converging to create a perfect storm. Imagine a large hourglass labeled the window. The sand is pouring through at an alarming rate, symbolizing your diminishing opportunity to protect yourself. The window to acquire physical silver before its price reflects true scarcity and before banks are potentially restricted from selling it to the public is closing fast. The pattern is undeniable. Our next video will dive into the debt spiral that is driving this crisis. Subscribe, watch the next video, and learn how to survive what is coming. Because the people who see the pattern early don't just survive, they thrive.